Hey guys, how you doing? It's David Tash with Tash Advertising. I'm here with one of the best staff and recruiting minds in the industry. Ron, please introduce yourself to the audience.
I'm Ron White of Express Employment Professionals, located in Decatur, Georgia, out the suburbs of Atlanta proper.
Awesome. So we're going to get into a lot of things today. But first, there's a lot of candidates out there. They're probably going to want to know, what are some of the best practices that will help them to get the jobs that they're looking for?
First and foremost, they need to know what they're looking for. So many candidates say, I'm just looking for a job. And to that, I have to say, are you sure you're really cutting yourself off short? What is it that you either specialize in, or what is it that makes you happy? That when you go to that 9 to 5, you go in there with zest and go in there with pride and go in there to get some self-respect and eventually get a check. So just saying anything is not acceptable. So the first thing I tell them to do is be mindful of what you want and focus on really what you want to get.
Oh, absolutely. Now, if I'm a candidate out there and I'm looking to maybe make an upgrade or, find my dream job, what's the best way for me to go about that? Like, what's the process for me to actually find the job I'm looking for? Is it LinkedIn? Is it Indeed? Like, where are we going with it?
Well, it's LinkedIn and it is Indeed. But first and foremost, I would say LinkedIn. One of the things I always tell candidates when you're talking about your dream job, what is your dream job? And more importantly, find some people out there that are actually doing what you think is your dream job and get their input on as to what is the job really about, what are the pitfalls, what are the benefits of it. And then you want to start crafting both your mindset and your resume to at least get you in the driveway to go right up there to that job. You got to do some research. You got to do some homework beforehand.
I love that. I 100% agree with that. You want to start and contact people that are already doing or that's already at where you want to be, and you start backwards from there. Because number one, it's going to give you the opportunity to really see if that's really where you want to be and that's the job you want in the first place. The last thing you want to do is to work 5 years and get there and realize this really isn't my passion. This really isn't for me. So I think that's great advice, Ron. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Awesome, man. So what got you in this whole staffing and recruiting industry in the first place?
Well, actually, this is my second time through the staffing industry. In 1995, I was brought to Atlanta with an IT consulting firm. We did IT staffing at the time as well as IT projects. And I did that for probably 13 years. And I got away from that to go sell software. So I sold software for a number of years, was a sales manager for a number of years. And as life plays itself out, I was in with one of the big boy companies that, as you well know, big boy companies always making a yearly adjustment as to who's going to stay, who's going to go. I was on the last cutoff for that. And I said, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? And I had some time to think about it. And ironically, a guy called me up to talk about franchising. And that's what introduced me to what I'm doing now.
Awesome. So, phenomenal story. Obviously, you have a great company already. What would you say really makes you guys special and make you guys stand out?
Well, probably the most special thing is we don't go after everything, similar to the comment you had about candidates a few seconds ago. We don't. What we want to do is we want to focus on a couple areas. One is legal, one is construction, one is manufacturing, and then kind of services. And the services area is really kind of still being defined at this point. But what really makes it special is because we are focused, we only select those jobs which are aligned with what we want to do as a company. And then secondly, what really makes it special and what our customers like is once we have that alignment, we do all the work. I love listening to a commercial. I won't mention the vendor. They're always on the radio. Just push this button and you'll have all the candidates you want. Well, I have a number of customers that have pushed that button. And what they do is get a lot of resumes and a lot of paperwork. They still don't have a candidate. They still don't have qualification. They still don't have background check. That's what I do. All that other stuff behind the scenes that eventually you have to do if you're going through an online job board, I do it for you. So when I give you your 3 candidates, they've been vetted, they've been background checked, they've been reference checked, and they're ready to go.
Nice. So what you're saying is that when you push that button, you get a whole lot of wasted time.
You sure do.
That's awesome, man. So what are some things that hiring managers need to know about, in your opinion? Like with this current job market, what's currently going on in the industry, if you could say one thing to them, what would it be?
The job market is just like the real estate market. If you're buying a house, if you find a house that you like and your wife like, you better move on it right then and there, because property doesn't stay on the market long. Similar to the real estate market, the job market right now is in the same situation. If you find a candidate that meets most of your criteria and you've met that person, you like that person, you think that person will make an asset to your organization, you got to move right now, because what that interview you may do on Tuesday, the candidate may be gone on Wednesday afternoon. And that's the reality of where we are right now.
No, I 100% believe in what you're doing. I know that to scale the company, and the best companies have the best talent, and you're helping companies grow by providing them with that talent, by having these relationships that, myself, as an executive in my company, I don't have the time to cultivate those relationships. So it's very important for me to know someone like you that can, that can help us out when the time comes. So I highly recommend, guys, if you want to have a successful company, Ron's a guy that you need to know.
Thank you. I certainly am.
Hey, Ron, how can anyone get a hold of you if they maybe need some help in, in those roles that you're really good at filling? Maybe an email or something we can kind of put on the below here.
Yes, they can email me at ron.white@expresspros.com, or they can call our office, which is 678-515-3799.
Awesome. We'll put that below the video so that way, make it easy for you guys.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys.